Welcome back to the Spoken Word podcast. And my boy, can I ever see your full name? They know, innit?
Not my full, not my
No,
government.
not full name, but can I actually say your normal name?
Well, people that know me already, they know my name. You just use my initials in it.
Okay, cool.
That's what
I'm with my guy CJ.
you can call it Callum. It's Callum. I thought you meant to say like my
no, I just said no. Okay.
Yeah, not my whole government. Yeah,
No. That's weird. What am I gonna say that for?
Yeah, so yeah,
you fine.
Callum CJ. You got bare. You got bare.
Who?
You.
Oh, I don't. I only got three names. I got one. I got my first name, a middle name, and a surname.
Nah, let me like your nicknames: J, Jo, Javen, Jay the comedian. There's like a few JLA Fit or something.
Well, I swear you got more official names than I do, dude.
Some other ones I can't even mention on the pods, but
yeah. Let's just say it begins with an F and it ends in connoisseur. But we'll leave it at that.
Nah, if you know, you know it.
Yeah. Anyway, how are you, man?
Yeah, I'm good, not bad, man. Just found the weekend go so quick, man. Today's a Sunday, 6th of February, man. It's back to suffering tomorrow, innit, man?
Back to suffering tomorrow. Bro, did you hear about, do you know what? I just know, imagine this year, I just know someone in the UK, someone had the best weekend in their whole life to date, bro.
Wait, talking about the lottery ticket they found?
Oh, you know, yeah?
Oh, yeah, I saw it.
I just know that someone ain't going into work tomorrow. Someone's had it in the notice.
Do you know what? I'm so mad you're saying. I had a dream last night, or early hours this morning. I was doing like bare scratch cards, in it.
Really?
Paying for bare scratch cards. It was weird. It was some weird dream. I was in like some foreign setting though. I felt like I was in a foreign country. I just kept doing bare scratch cards. And then I woke up to reality. But
yeah. No, let's talk about that. We'll segue into the subject. This is good. I like this. Yeah. Yeah. So for those that don't know that even care to play, so obviously I played. Did you play the Euros on Friday then?
I haven't played the Euros in months, mate.
All right. So basically, in it, the Euros, for those that don't know, is 107 or 109.8 million. It's a super jackpot for Euros. Yeah. So over 100 M's, serious though. Yeah. Probably have to open a private bank or someone get some proper financial advisors because that's a life-changing amount of money. Obviously, I played the two lines. I was feeling good on that Friday. Unfortunately, I didn't win. But then I found out on Sky News, yeah, because when you told me the Euro Millions, yeah, it makes its way to Sky News. So that's how big it is because it's just like across Europe, right? But it's like Champions League, innit? Like, because in football, Europe, it's not just domestic. Lotto is domestic. Yeah, it's just the country. This is across Europe. And someone UK ticket holder, I'm like, raw. They won 107, 109.8 million. I said, someone is. You know, when you said, oh, tomorrow is suffering. Someone ain't gonna suffer no more. Someone probably had if you're a man and you won, you had the best wank since your first one. You know them ones.
I knew you were gonna say that.
And if you're a woman, bro, you had the best finger blast since you first discovered it, man. Can I say that? Well, you know what I'm trying to say. And whatever.
You're on one this morning. You're on one this morning.
Bro, no, it's true, bro, because you got to remember, you want it on Friday. So Saturday, you're celebrating. Sunday, you're celebrating. Monday, you ain't coming in. You are not coming in. Especially if imagine you had the hardest week at work all week, and Friday's the last day. Everyone looks forward to Friday. Oh, my day off of work. 2 days.
Do you know what? I could have done with that this weekend, didn't it? Yeah. Because like the way we're transitioning, the company I work for now, man, it's just gonna be a lot of growth, which I'm all down to doing it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, man, I could just do with just sitting in a yacht. Fam, you hear about Jeff Bezos' yacht, fam?
No.
Some massive yacht. He's gonna they have to dismantle some bridge. I can't remember which country it is for his yacht to fit through. That's the kind of problems I want. I want to put people. Let me see what country it is from. Yo, you man, just dismantle the bridge for me, innit, man. I need to put my yacht through, innit.
Dismantle a bridge, Is that like that's ridiculous. What kind of power do you have to be knocking on
Denmark. Denmark? What am I talking about? Yeah, Netherlands.
Netherlands, Holland, yeah.
Yeah, when I said Denmark, yeah.
Yeah, that's mad, bro. But anyway, question as well, like, bro, like, I want to ask this question. So I'm in this. I'm in this Facebook group, community group. I don't even know how I even got into it. Someone added me one day. I didn't pay attention to this, accepted it. I just never ever left. And there's always people just talking about different subjects all the time.
What's this? A group chat.
It's not a group chat, but it's a Facebook chat, right?
Where I didn't hear you take it. Oh, wait, is it not the? Wait, it's not. You're talking about the?
No.
Okay.
What do you mean? I'm not in no mad Facebook chat. I'm saying
no, not that. No, I'm talking about the one you put me in it.
No. It's just, so this is just a Facebook chat. I don't remember who added me. I don't even know. I barely use Facebook anyway. Yeah. I just click on it at the odd time, and if anything, it's more for like football things or something, or posts or anything, right? And there was this. I saw this this morning, right? I'm thinking about it. So someone wrote like, if you suddenly come into a money, do you feel like you have to solve the whole family out? Would you?
It depends how much money I'm coming into, you know.
So if you won the Euro Million on the weekend, like someone in this country did, or Scotland or Northern Ireland, whoever it was, yeah, do you feel obliged to look after your whole family?
No, not really. And luckily enough, well, on my mum's side, it's quite a small family in it, man. So I wouldn't feel obliged. On my dad's side, I'm not that close anyway, so I don't really owe them that much. So
okay, but why? Okay, I don't know. Okay, why do you not feel obliged? I'll answer as well. But why do you not feel obliged?
It's my money. I earned it through luck, innit? Do you know what I'm saying?
You didn't earn it. You got lucky.
That's what I'm saying. I earned it through luck, innit? Yeah. So like, that's a good way. I've earned it through luck, innit? So why should I like? When you say what was it called? Did you say look after?
I can get it.
Yeah. So what I'll do is I'll set people up in it. Yeah, I'm like, yo, you want to open a little small business and all that? Of course, I'll set people up in it, but don't expect like a monthly income. Do you know what I'm saying?
Like 100 grand or something.
Yeah, don't be expecting like 5-10K a month, fam. Like I will set you up in it, yeah. And if you need setting up, Cool. That's
But the question is this. This is the question that I saw.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Yeah. Take care. So what do you mean actually take care, fam? What,
if you suddenly become a millionaire, do you feel you have to take care of your whole family?
The thing is, it's more like if you would want to, innit? It's not even like obliged, innit? So, I would set people up, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? There's more. They were saying like there's mortgage because the thing is, I think people get this illusion when people come into money, it's like especially like you see like footballers, innit? They come to money, and especially like the family from overseas.
Yeah.
They're like, it's like, yeah, we're rich. What do you mean we?
It's like you've made it, I've made it.
No. It's like I will set you, like, say you've got a mortgage to pay, and I'll come into that amount of money, yeah, I'll help you pay off your mortgage. You want to start this business? But that's one initial, but it ain't no like standing order, fam, like repeating order. Do you get what I'm saying?
Well, like 50 grand a month, 100 grand a month.
Just because we're related or something. I'll say someone in the family's got like an illness or something. I'll pay for the treatment wholeheartedly. Yeah.
But the question was, do you feel that you have to? So when you say feel, it's like we're talking about officially, but do you feel from an emotional point of view that you're supposed to, from a conscious point of view, you have to?
You know what? Not really, because like, do you know what I'm saying? Like my circumstance, this might sound a bit mad in it, fam, but I would feel like I should have to, because no one. I don't want to sound like a. How can I put this, fam?
But be real, it's not a show, man.
Yeah, no, it's not there. No, I'm not trying to disguise it. Just trying to put this in like not in a mad way, in it, in the correct way of saying it. It's like I wouldn't feel like I have to, fam, because the way I was just brought up. Do you know what I'm saying?
How was that? What do you mean? Like in a nutshell, like what do you mean brought up? Like,
I don't know. Like I just feel like certain areas, like I don't know, like not enough attention or effort was put into me in that way. So I'm just like, well, why should I do the same for you?
Fair enough, bro. Fair enough. So in the comments, I'll answer my own question. I'm not just gonna put you on nothing. Not that I was. I'm just asking, innit? So obviously, if I was fortunate enough to win that Euro Millions, yeah, and
And that's just
unfortunately,
sorry to interrupt. And that's just not, it's not everyone in my family in it, man. That's just, you know what I'm saying. That's
yeah,
not
yeah, yeah,
that's not like a blanket thing, by the way.
yeah. I saw so in the comments before I answer the question, some people saying like, for example, yeah, yeah, I do. If I'm good, everyone else should be good. Or some people said no because okay, cool. Some people only check on you when they need something or want something, right? Or like some people feel like, well, there's a lot of people that don't really, wouldn't really care too much about me anyway, despite us being related, like you're saying. But all of a sudden, I'm having to look after them.
You know what? Yeah, that's it, man. My you see, like some families, like you know, there's family functions every month. There's tight knit, man. There's like
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
like my family, my family is literally it's scattered. Yeah, it's scattered in it. Yeah.
There's
So
no,
my
there's
mom,
no like, there's no like rock
there's no
solid.
un,
It's
there's
not like
no
there's no like Rio Ferdinand Village partnership, rock solid, that tight. Like,
no, there's no unity. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, with my mom's side in it, it's very scattered in it. Yeah, so
yeah,
small families, it's scattered in it. Yeah.
yeah.
So like this one part, my uncle lives in Wales in it. My other half, like, I'm not going to get into that whole mad thing in it. Yeah. And it's just literally my mum, my grandparents who are out of the country at the moment, and that's it really. Yeah. So there's no family unity. There's no structure in it. Yeah. On my dad's side, there is more of that, but I'm not as close to my dad's side compared to my mum's side in it. Yeah. So I don't have that like. Because to me, I just look at it, it's just me in it. It's just me. Like
Yeah,
I've never had that. I've never had that. Oh, sit around the table, family dinners and all that. Do you know what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So for me, family is just like. Do you know what? If it wasn't related, yeah, I probably wouldn't rate half of them anyway, bro. Do you know what I'm saying?
I know them ones. I know them ones. I know them ones. Yeah, you know what it is? Yeah, I'm quite with you on that stuff. So,
Like you
like,
see what family is. You see what you're my family. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you're my
love,
family.
love, bro, love, bro, love, bro.
No, genuinely, like, you're my family. Other people like friends, like family, innit? The only thing is like we're not blood related, innit? But
Yeah,
I count you as my family, yeah.
yeah, I
And I'm
like
sure
that.
you're the same. Yeah, like my girlfriend I'm with now, she's my family. You know what I'm saying? Even though it's not like official, like we're not married on paper, nothing, like, that's family, innit?
Yeah,
That will be my family.
100.
Bro, this turned some conversation, bro.
No. We're gonna get into it. So we're gonna get into it because it's mad. We're saving the juicy, the not juicy bit, but there's a serious thing we're gonna talk about in at some point in it. But yeah, bro, I just wanted to say that because, bro, you talk about suffering and so I thought someone ain't going to work tomorrow. I know that for a fact. Would you? Because you mentioned your thing. Obviously, be honest. If you won, would you come in tomorrow morning, or would you wait for the money to actually be in your bank account?
No, I'd have confirmation. I need to have
You need
confirmation.
confirmation.
Like, say if I come into work and it came in, received at work, bro. You know what I do? I'm gone. I will literally won't say nothing. I'll just literally close my laptop, walk out, and be like, yo, can't we? I want to say a word. And as soon as I came out of that building, see, I'm shouting, see, bro.
You know
I'm
what?
packing
Yeah.
my bag.
Do you know
I'm not
what?
even packing my bags. I'm taking a plane out this country straight away with my suit on.
Do you know what? Yeah. If you see with me, yeah. I say that I will leave straight away, but I don't think I would. It depends. It depends. It depends. It depends on the situation. You know, you see, you're working, right? Let's just say, for example, you generally don't mind. You're generally okay in the environment you're in, right, at the time. And let's say
Yeah.
you got along with people and you was generally enjoying yourself recently and all kind of stuff. Would you just hang on a bit longer, even if you had got the confirmation? Just knowing that you don't actually have to be there, but you're just good. You're just doing it because you've just been doing it.
I missed the first part you said. What was it you said?
Yeah, you see, for example, like if you let's say for example, like you're in a let's say for example you're in a place where you're generally you have banter all the time, it's just really chilled out, you enjoy yourself, and it's like and then you did get the confirmation of the money in the account. Would you just hang in a bit longer because I don't have to be there, but I'm just being there because
No, I'm gone.
you're gone.
I'm gone.
Bro, this guy's you're just start one of the people that you just run out the house, bro.
I'm gone. Why
Gone.
am I staying? Why am I wasting any second in the office or
Even if it was all calm, even if it was all calm.
Yeah, I'm gone, man. Because you see that banter, calm, bro. You used to say that half your colleagues at work, whoever is not gonna leave the next day or something.
Oh, bro, the minute it goes south, I'm gone too.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying?
I
I'm not
can
waiting,
choose.
bro. I'm not that. Come on, Jay, man. Come on, man. Stop asking silly questions.
I'm not asking, bro. Everyone's different. With me, yeah, I need to digest that, bro.
But I'm saying that is life changing money. Yeah,
of course.
You're like I said, if I got confirmation at work, I'm not even saying anything. I'm not gonna say I'm resigning. I think we spoke about this.
Yeah, we have.
Yeah.
But it's like, bro, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I am enjoying London. This is coming from me, someone that's not even the biggest fan of London, bro. I'm enjoying London. Yeah. One of the first things I will do. And then I'm like, I'm gone. But to answer the question before we move on, yeah, like I'm gonna say, yeah, do you know what? I wouldn't feel obliged to take care of the whole family. There's some family I'm gonna look after. My mom is getting looked after. As an example, do you know what I mean?
Like if you've been there for me in the past, which several members of the family have been, yeah, you're patterned, innit? Yeah. But you're just someone just come out of the closet somewhere, like, nah, man, I don't know.
But there's some people, it's not like you just came out of the closet. You was always known to us, but you was never really about. So we only saw you here and there. I don't know, 23, yeah. You're 23 years, going to be 24 soon. So it's like, there's people that you probably knew since you was knee high, bro. But they were never like there, but you just seen them here and there scattered over your 23 years of existence. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
People like that, I don't feel obliged to take care of you.
Yeah, of course.
Even though so it's not just coming to the closet means that you just came on the scene for the first time as of lately. But there's a lot of people in my family that I knew, like for example, that I've seen a few times on a handful of time, like throughout me being knee high to where I am now. I don't feel obliged to take care of you. I don't feel obliged to take care of you. And that, like you said, there's a little bit of standing order. Let's say, for example, if I'm feeling generous, I might be, because I feel like I might say, do you know what? I'm going to give you money to support your business, but I'm not going to be giving you handing out dough, bro. That's the key way to go broke, bro.
Yeah, because you used to say, like, I'll give you that money, yeah. You used to say you're going to sustain it.
Exactly.
Because, do you know what? I don't want to prolong this conversation because we've got more important things to talk about.
No.
Do you know, I was having a conversation about the other day, and we were talking about like all these billionaires and like Bezos and Musk and Gates and all that. I was like, talking about they could just end world hunger and poverty and all that. I was like, do you know what could they though? Like if they put all the money together, it's like it's not just putting money into like people's hands that are in poverty or stuff like that, but it's like it's an education behind it.
100%.
What to do with that money, how to maintain, how to sustain it, how to make passive income, etc. You can't, give you this whole lump sum of money. Yeah, don't be poor now, be middle class now. But how are they going to sustain that lifestyle? Yeah, do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Cool. Because the thing is, like, you give, I'm not generalizing, like poor people in general, nothing like that. Because I'm some part of poverty. You could even say in it. Yeah, you give them that. Yeah, they wouldn't know. You know what I'm saying? Poverty is not just a physical thing, like, you're living, it's a mentality, it's a mind state in it, man. Yeah. Would you know how to invest? Would you know how to even save? Because not even invest, would you even know how to save? Would you know how to make expendable income, passive income, man? Yeah. More time, man. That money would be gone in a few years, less than that. And then what, back to square one?
100%, bro, 100%. And also, like, sometimes the more
these man billionaires, they don't feel obliged to help the world, So
bro, do you know what just before we go on, do you know the thing I've always wanted to myself? I obviously I don't normally say that. I'm just saying it in context, isn't it? But I wouldn't just say that because no one needs to know. But obviously there was this guy. So I was on the street yesterday, and there was this homeless guy who was homeless, isn't it? Well, the thing is, you don't even know. Some people. I know it sounds bad, but some people pretend to be homeless. But I was feeling good that day, innit? I must have treated myself to like some fish and chips, bro. The banging one ever for time. I was like, yo.
And your story, man. But nice, man.
Bro, do you know the one? It's in West Norwood, bro. It's on at the end where the banks used to be, yeah. You know
the old Barclays Bank.
Yeah. On the end. Yeah.
I never, you know what?
Opposite the Sainsbury's.
Yeah. They revamped it, innit? I never liked it. Way back in the day, they revamped it. It's banging. Even the wings as well.
I don't know whether that's something you gone there, but bro, you need to go. Oh my god, I was supposed to treat myself and my mum to some, bro. It was a madness, bro. I even went back there. I was even naughty. I went back there the other day, bro. I was like, yo, this is a madness, bro.
Even go if you're in like Streatham Hill, yeah. Go Kennedy's in Streatham Hill. They're nice as well.
Yeah. But anyway, what I did, yeah, before we move on, I must have gave like I was feeling good that day as well, treating myself to some. And then I was like, there's this guy, he had his hand out, he's asking, I was like, I must have I went in my wallet, see what I had in there, and I didn't give him a lot. I gave him £1 in it. I was like, yo, here you go in it. I did that. Now I've always wondered, like, you see like proper like rich people, even celebrities. Because don't tell me, surely, they're never on foot, they're always getting driven somewhere, or they're even driving themselves in their lovely cars and that kind of stuff. Do they ever? Some of them probably do. Some of them do. Let's be honest, yeah. But some of them, like, you see, me said that these billionaires, like, do they ever like walk past a homeless person and just give them a few quid here and there? Don't be surprised. Some of them probably don't even do that. Like you said.
I feel bad. Especially when I come out of Tesco's all the time or something, or like they straight my road.
Yeah.
I feel mad. I feel bad in it. But I'm thinking, how many people that on like 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 times more money I'm on, and he's walked past you like it's nothing? Why do you make me feel bad? I'm like, I feel like saying to mate, I'm not far off behind you, bro. Like literally.
Don't do that.
But Jerry, I feel like, yo, bro, I could be like you, and I'm not even trying to bust jokes. The way my life could flip, yeah, not to say like it's unstable, yeah, but I'm closer to you than I am to like that side, innit? Do you know what I'm saying?
I hear what you're saying. I understand.
It could go tits up, man. Do you know what I'm saying? You never know what it's like.
Obviously, for the audience, do not take that the wrong way, in it. But like, I know what you're trying to say. Don't.
I'm on the same boat as you, bro. I should be. I'm like, mate. We'll do this together.
All right, guys. All right, guys. Okay, we're gonna move on. So obviously, we're gonna move on, right? All right. So basically, we was gonna film earlier in this week. What we want to do. So I should have said this at the start. I want to say this, like, guys, make sure you like and subscribe to this. If you subscribe, like the video. If you subscribed and you like the show, share it. So this is some serious topic now. This is all jokes aside. Before the winning the Euros, it's all good. There's some serious things that happened recently. So, Callum, do the honors, please. Do the honors.
What do you mean to the honors?
Do the honors. I feel like you should do the honors, man, because do the honors. Just do it.
All right then.
I would do it. It's not a problem.
It's like no, but I'm saying that because you was talking already. It's like we're starting a new podcast.
No.
Oh man, it's hard, man. Obviously, last week you all know what happened, and this hit mainstream media. Yeah.
Yeah.
Young footballer Mason Greenwood. I don't know why I said young footballer, man.
He's young.
Yeah, he's young. Yeah. So Mason Greenwood of Manchester United will form probably most formed of Manchester United now because I don't see he's gonna have a career now. Yeah. It actually broke last Sunday, just before we recorded it. I was going to speak about it last Sunday, but we chose to hold off. Because obviously we know that the story would develop and bare things have broke this week in it. So basically, Mason Greenwood has been charged with rape, threat to kill, and I believe another charge as well. Yeah,
assault, isn't it?
And assault, yeah. Shocking news, man. Absolutely shocking. When I saw this on Sunday morning last week, it was on. So basically, this how this broke. Yeah, it actually broke through social media, innit?
Yeah.
It wasn't even through like mainstream media or the tabloids. Nothing. It literally broke through. Like, it wasn't even like you've been hearing this lately. Footballer in this location charged with, but you never know who it is. No, like. They got this guy on 4K, bro. Like they've got this guy on audio, innit? Yeah. So basically, his girlfriend at the time, Harriet Robson, is that it? Last name Robson. Voice recorded Mason Greenwood basically it was a rape. Yeah. It was pretty much a rape, innit? Like I've never heard like we hear these footballers or these celebrities, athletes, like you never hear it. Like you've actually heard this.
Well, let's be careful. We couldn't. So obviously, I'm not gonna lie to you. So I'll say this stuff in a minute. Yeah. Obviously, so just be careful with what we're saying. You don't exactly. So basically, to what I'm saying. So there was a few things that happened on social media this time last week. There was the images of a girl, as Callum said, Harriet Robson, a white blonde female, and she's posted images of her face being bruised and blood coming out, bruises on her arms. I think something on her leg or something on her leg. Was there something on her legs?
Yeah, multiple bruises.
Multiple bruises across different parts of her body, and then what appeared to be blood, bleeding as well on her, around her nose area. But what, and that is very, and those images were very bad. Now, some people don't want to hear this, but we're going to be on, because we're a podcast, we say the stuff that is true. We don't shy away from these things, right? There's a lot of people, if we're being honest, we have to be fair, right? There's a lot of people have right to say he did that stuff, and there's a lot of people to be there. Well, anyone could show things, and that is true. That is, if we're being completely honest, that is true. I'll give my thoughts in a minute, right? We have to do this as as objectively as possible. And now, what did it for me, and this is my opinion, I'm going to give this at the moment. It's despite the disgusting images I saw, which, by the way, I think the audio was even worse than the images, in my opinion. And the reason why I say that is because we hear what was being said. Now, that's the voice of someone saying this stuff. So I'm not gonna play the audio. You've probably seen it already, and if not, you can find it somewhere. Yeah, I know, and obviously I don't think we should at the moment. But so so what it sounds like, them two are sat next to each other based on the context, what it sounds like. There's no visuals, but we're gonna hear voices. It sounds like they're next to each other. He says something about move your legs in a certain position because he wants to sleep with her. And she was like, no, I don't want to have sex. And he was like, I don't care what you want. Blah, blah, blah. And he insults her, calls her a name. I think he calls her effing twat or something. And and then I can't remember word for word, but he was saying things like, oh, I asked you politely, what else do you expect me to do when I ask you politely, then you're not doing what I want you to do. And then he said something about, oh, touch me again and see what happens. I don't know what he meant when touch me again and see what happens. I don't know. But that's where
to put into context, sorry to interrupt you, to put into context, that voice note, it's like a 12-minute voice note you can see, but you only hear 40 seconds.
I was about to say, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm not trying to put Mason Greenwood in the right here, saying, oh, I'm not trying to be the context guy, but sometimes you might need to add a context. Now, we don't know that whole 12-minute voice note in it. Yeah, we only hear 40 seconds of it. Yeah. Now, that 40 seconds is criminal itself. That's why he's in the position he's in it. Yeah, that's why he's in the position he's in. But yeah, can't remember what he was going to say anyway.
Yeah, I just have to say what you're saying now. Because of the nature of what we're hearing in that audio, it's without you looking at I forget it's only 40 seconds. It seems a lot longer.
Yeah.
Because of the severity and the graphic nature of what is in that audio, which is quite very disturbing.
I'm just talking. The reason why I said that I didn't context, I'm talking not for me, because I'm a Manchester United fan myself. Obviously, I was a fan of Greenwood, innit, yeah. But obviously, once that happened, then you've lost me with that, innit, yeah. So I can take all bias aside. I'm just talking from like a law perspective, innit, man. Because you got the audio, innit, yeah. It sounds like this. Pretty much, they got like the smoke and gun, as they say, innit, yeah. But could he still get away with this?
Hold on a second. I do apologize, audience. I'm gonna put the screen off for a minute. Just hold on a second. I'll sort out something going on the computer and what's happening. Yeah.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, I'll still see. Look at this guy.
Continue.
In the middle of an important subject, innit? My man cuts off the screen, bro. That's a nice picture, by the way.
Thank you.
I can tell what year that is. 2016, 2017, innit? Yeah, anyway, what was we saying? Yeah. So from like a law perspective, they've got the hard evidence here. They've got the smoke and gun, as people would say, yeah. But I'm just thinking, can man still bust this case? Because it's very terrifying, obviously, like to go from being the next star of Manchester United to ending up being in a jail cell. Yeah. Mason Greenwood, man, what have you actually done, man? Not even you ruined your own life, your own career, man. You've ruined the life of someone else, yeah? Harry Robson also gone through a trauma experience, innit? From what we can see in the eyes of the media and the social media, stuff like that, man. So I'm just thinking, where does this all play out next? From a law perspective, he's going to get away with it because he's finishing football. He's finishing life. Can he even play again?
Yeah, sorry about that, guys. Yeah. Can he play again? We don't
Because
know.
I've watched bare videos on this, like bare people's reactions on this, like podcasts and stuff like that. And I'm just trying to think, man, because a part of me thinks that he's absolutely finished. They've got him.
If I'm
They've
honest,
got him to right.
should I be honest? If I'm giving my opinion,
And then the other half for me is like, do you know what? It's like, you know what they say? It's not what you know, it's what you can prove. Like, how can they prove?
that's how the law works. That's how the law works.
That's what I'm saying. That's how the law works, isn't it? It's like, how can they actually prove? Yeah, that was him talking. Yeah. How would
In my opinion, in my opinion, do I think it's him in the audio talking? Yeah, I do. That's my opinion.
100%.
It's my opinion. Yeah, I do.
But how can you prove that was him? Because at the end of the day, it has to come down to the girl to press charges, innit? Yeah. Because do you know what it is? You say, oh yeah, you got him dead to rights, innit, fam? Yeah. Didn't R. Kelly have a sex tape back in the day of him doing some, with an underage girl?
Yeah,
and the reason why he didn't get in prison to it, get into prison for it, yeah, was because she didn't testify. I think they might have paid off or whatever, innit? Yeah. He only went into prison a couple of years ago because of the whole Me Too movement, social media and all that. Yeah, and it got too much. But the whole R. Kelly thing was like 20 years ago.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? More than, I think that was like late 90s, early 2000s when the tape came
around like 98 or so.
Yeah, like 99, 2000, man. And people been knowing about that. So I'm thinking, all right, cool. All right, you got the audio, yeah, which is horrifying to listen to, innit? Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, the thing is, if you, let's take away the audio, just say about the pictures, innit? Yeah. Hey, man, I hate to say it, man. They could be indoctrinated, innit, man? There's Photoshop in it, yeah. Photoshop exists in it, yeah. I'm just saying that's what they could say. They could spin it like that. Well, who's to say Mason Greenwood even done this?
The thing is, yeah, here's what we do know. And I think, well, for some reason, let's not get it twisted. Mason Greenwood is not the phenomenon for this. Footballers have been doing things like this,
Yeah.
Do you know what? The reason why, do you know what it is? He's so high profile, if we're honest, because he's Manchester United.
Yeah.
Everyone always in this country we have so many. I think most divisions than anyone in the world or something. Like when it comes to professional football, we have at least 4 professional divisions. Some people say Conference National League, where you've got some semi-pro, some kind of stuff maybe. But the Prem, he's a Premier League footballer at one of the best clubs in the world. Everyone knows Manchester United is, whether you're a fan of football or not. Yeah, and he's a young 20, as you said. He's I think he's going to be 21 this year, isn't it?
Yeah.
21 this year. He's 20, going to be 21. So he's extremely young. Yeah, and he's already part of Manchester United's first team. Well, as of just before, prior to what has just come out in the media, right? So he's been part of it. And let's be honest, it's for continuing from an early conversation on about millions of pounds. He's a multi-millionaire pound at that age already. Now, as far as what people need to understand here is the world of football is different from. It's not the same as. There's a lot of it that is the same in general outside world, but a lot of it isn't. What's what?
Yeah.
You can hear?
Huh? Yeah, no, I can
hear.
Yeah, my ears got blocked in it.
So this is what's just wrong with the audio, right? This footballer, you need to understand, right? He's probably thinking, well, I'm entitled, yeah. No one can touch me, because you always hear that footballers have got away with stuff, bro. They have money, man. They can pay certain people, bro. The thing is, you mentioned, so he's been removed from one. So at the moment, this is what's happened. I think he's been released on bail to further. He's now out until further developments, right? And I'm hearing stories like apparently he's paying for some extreme extra security or something.
I heard got like attack dogs outside his yard.
Something like that, yeah.
Manchester United, by the way, are not representing him. This is his own representation.
Yeah. His own representation. Man United says he's going to have nothing to do with, he's going to be involved in any training or no games until this whole thing, whatever the outcome of the thing is. Man United are going to say that. They don't want to say anything else, man, because they got to remember this guy is bringing them in a lot of money. He's making a lot of people some money, Mason Greenwood. He's making a lot of people money. And when, as someone said on another podcast the other day, yeah, and it's true, money makes the world go round, whether people like it or not. If he's making people money,
he's an asset. He's a
big asset, bro. So some people, where there's damage on the brand, there's also the trade-off is also in the other direction that yes, there's damage to the brand because he's associated with it, but at the same time, there's money to be lost from his disassociation as well.
What I'm thinking is, yeah, let's say he's proven not guilty and all that.
Yeah.
But I assume Manchester will obviously stop all association with him anyway, yeah. But do you think the reason why I'm saying this is because his talent is so high, yeah. Like forget the
and he's English. Forget who he is for a moment. Because the talent is so high, I'm talking like it's in terms of like that's what we're using in UK now, star boys, yeah. You got Phil Foden, you got Mason Greenwood, you could even throw Saka in there as well, yeah. And even probably Sancho, yeah. Because their talent, I'm talking level of that talent, yeah. Do you think people are gonna is it worth taking a risk on him, banking on him? Because this is what he is. What I thought was, let's say he was like 26, 27, 28, yeah? And it was in his prime, innit, yeah? And this happens, yeah? I know it might sound a bit silly now, but I think people would like, you know what? No one will ever touch him again, especially in the UK, yeah? Because he's got that untapped potential, what seems to have untapped potential was like, you know what? Do you think businesses like football clubs thinking like, you know, we can't let this talent go to waste? Do you know what? I was having this conversation.
He's just not some any footballer, man. This is like he was supposed to be the next big thing for Manchester United, yeah.
Yeah.
In terms of going like as a number 9 going.
Yeah.
Forward,
Yeah. I hear that. I hear that. But
what I'm saying.
I hear what you're saying. I had this conversation with a friend the other day. Actually, I spoke on my phone, and I said that you know what, the problem with this whole thing is that if I'm honest, these football clubs, as you said, bro, the key thing you said, which is true, they're businesses, isn't it? So if they're not just football clubs. To the outside world as fans, yeah, that the general public, we forget sometimes that they're businesses because from what I find, it's more than just sport now. It's a business, and businesses need to make money, right?
Yeah.
And Man is a billionaire business as well. So he's from the branding business point of view, from a branding point of view, it's very, very harmful to have him also on the books after this.
Yeah.
But then the problem, what I think is right, you know why it's peak, yeah? Because someone from the lesser size of Manchester United, significantly lesser in terms of business profile, if they're thinking from a selfish point of view and an immoral point of view, some of them will probably be like, you know what? I'll tap him, you know. I'll actually take him, you know. Do you know what? They know that it's going to be bad, yeah, but they might be like, okay, cool. Forget him being involved in this. Whether he done this or he didn't do this, yeah, and whether it's proven or not proven,
he's
not gonna
forever.
Huh?
I said, if he done this or not, fam, his image is ruined forever.
Yeah, but that doesn't matter. No, it does matter. Sorry, let me explain myself what I mean. That doesn't matter. In the context, I'll say it doesn't matter. Whether he did it or not, his talent is all of a sudden just disappeared. He's no longer going to be shit because this happened. All of a sudden, he's weak. He ain't got a 5-star weak foot. All of a sudden, he's not this baller. You don't just lose it overnight because you got involved in a serious case like this. That doesn't work like that. Yeah. So whether he did it or not, Mason Greenwood is Mason Greenwood in terms of footballing ability. So unless a club might be like, you know what, I'm not gonna lie, yeah. Say for example, as a team struggling down let's say for example, no Premier Club wants to touch him. Well, let's say for example, it's a team in, I don't know, League 2 somewhere, hypothetically speaking. I don't know what's gonna happen after that. Let's just say hypothetically they were in League 2 and they were struggling. Let's say for example, they were on the brink of relegation to non-league divisions in English football, right? They might be like, you know what, yeah. We really and truly, from a cost point of view, we shouldn't have this person working for us, but he's going to stop us from going down. And if anything, he could probably bring us up the ranks and further up the division to where we want to be like everybody else.
It happened the other day, bro. That happened the other day. Some footballer signed for some club, and he was like I don't know if he was charged for rape, something like that.
See what I mean? You see what I'm trying to say? You see what I'm trying to say?
I heard it happens.
You see what I'm trying to say? These are things are very possible.
Because I could see, him going like abroad in. Because I don't know if this news is broken like internationally. It's national news. Has it broken internationally? Probably, yeah, but if he goes to some club in like, I don't know, the Middle East or Turkey and all that, bro. Let's say he badges up in some next league in it, yeah. And then all the teams back in the UK are like, you know what, man? He is tearing it up, like whatever X amount of goals a season. Do you know what he done a few years ago? Oh, he was not charged. Let's for example, this is obviously this is an example in it, yeah. Oh, he wasn't charged. Let's just bring him back to the league. Let's hope everyone forgot. This is just how I'm hypothetically speaking, and yeah. But then again, it could go the other way. He is charged, and he will. Because do you think he'll actually serve prison time, like actual time?
Why shouldn't he? If he's found guilty, why shouldn't he? If he did do it, why shouldn't he? I think he did,
Man.
but why shouldn't he?
Yeah, man. Because his man got so much money, man.
This is the thing. I know we'll get back to that. We'll get onto that in a minute. That about the money thing. Well, that's coming up in a bit. Yeah, we'll go back to that. But at the moment, in the case, the question to answer your question, bro. Don't get it twisted. There will be clubs that are thinking about this. They might be like, yo, if they're a club, if they're thinking from a business point of view, they might be like, yo, this Mason Greenwood guy. So, for example, forget the League 2 example. Let's say, for example, someone's in the non-league, yeah. The non-league division. Let's say if they're conference, national conference south or north or a bit below that, and they take a point on a chance on him. The brand is nowhere near the size of Manchester United, so they're probably thinking, do you know what? Yeah, there's less eyes on us. People, don't worry, we're gonna get serious smoke here for this. But do you know what? Him bringing us in, we bringing in Mason Greenwood with the ability he's got. He's going to contribute heavily to us rising up the ranks in English football to where we want to be. He's going to be generating a lot more money in, yeah, from us getting, I don't know, winning the leagues, going up and up and up and up. He's worth the smoke that we get, bro. People who think like this, bro. Let's be honest. People who think like that. He's worth the smoke. So if he can do that, yes, we shouldn't really, but you know what?
Just be prepared for the backlash because they'll get the coverage. These non-league clubs that you're talking about, for like, you know, hypothetically speaking.
Yeah, I'm just saying that, bro. So it's thinking. But the thing is, when they're probably thinking, who else of Mason Greenwood's ability would want to play for us, bro? No one near. So this is a once in a lifetime opportunity to really get someone so good, yeah, that can take us to where we want to get to. Do you know what I mean? That's probably where we're probably like, I don't know, 60 plus years away from, maybe. Do you know what I mean? So you accelerate that within what, 4, 5 years, 6 years, then by all means we'll do it. And to be honest, some people, it's gonna sound terrible, I'm gonna say. Some people are like, you know what, we're gonna get used to it though. Because a lot of people will still support the football club. They'll be angry with them, but they'll be like, you know what, they're not just gonna abandon the football club. Yes, they won't like it, but some it depends on how principled you are, innit? It depends on where you're conscious, how far you can take your conscience in it. Some people are like, oh, this is disgusting, but it's the club. I love the club, and we had a history with Formation Greenwood. We're not going to make it all about Greenwood. I don't like it, but do you know what? I'm still going to support the team. I'm still going to attend the games. Yes, I won't fuck with him personally. I won't buy his shirt, but it's my team at the end of the day. I don't want to do well. Do you know what I mean? So people are going to do that. Some people are like, do you know what? I'm going to support another team. Some people are like, do you know what? I'm going to football completely. Every individual is going to react differently and do their own thing. Depending on, do you know what I mean?
100%.
What I'm saying, am I making sense?
Yeah, you're making
sense. When I'm saying things like that, I understand this is how people's brains work. Yeah, and this is not from
we're not coming from like just a moral point of view. This is how people, this is how entities think, like operate. Just talking from a more business aspect, innit? It's harsh, innit, man?
Yeah. But someone like Manchester United on the flip side, for them, it would not make sense to keep him.
No,
because they can, as much as good as he is, yeah, talent wise. They can find the next baller in the next 2 years that could be as good as him, if not better. It's possible.
Yeah, but you know what I
mean? And the brand is too big for it to be destroyed over a kid, bro. So there's all that now.
You know why he's such a big thing, man? Like, because he's come from Manchester United Academy and broke for the first team and he's doing well. Who is the last player that's done this? Like, you could say Marcus Rashford, yeah? I don't think he's at the level of someone like a Mason Greenwood, didn't it? Yeah. I'm talking, when was the last time Manchester United produced this level of like a baller, man? Like, you're going back from like Paul Scholes, David Beckham days, you know what I'm saying? Class of 92. That's what I'm saying there. So that, it's great that we've spoken from this.
I think, and bro, what makes his stock even better is that he's English, bro. No one remembers it. He's English because he's meant to be seen. I don't know, bro. The country, bro. Well, it's a bit madness now that the ties are done now, innit, bro? I think personally it's peaking it, but like the thing is from like he's English as well, so it's even more attractive that you're English and you're playing for Manchester United and the ability you have. And he's got a northern accent as well, bro. Let's be honest, bro. All these little fine details that no one remembers, they all contribute to something, bro. So it's like, okay, cool. This you is gonna be doing this stuff, bro. Let's go back to this incident.
I wanna touch on like him as like a character, innit? Yeah.
Yes, that's what I want to go on. That's what I wanted to go on.
Let's go on to that because let me say this. Yeah, I've always like. Last year when the whole him and Foden,
yeah,
broke, and the media got in his back, and people were using the whole racials and all that, and I got that, I understood that. But I was like, you know what? There's something about this guy. I'm worried about him, not his ability or nothing. It's off the pitch things. I was like, I'm not saying this now. I'm not saying this because of hindsight. I've always said this about him. I've just never like vocalized and like that. I said there's something about him. I'm just like, the only thing that can stop Mason Greenwood is Mason Greenwood. Because when you think it's like, I said this, when you think something's too good to be true, I was like, this guy is too good, man. He's too good. It's like,
I'm not suspicious mind, isn't it? You got suspicious mind.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm not even trying to make a joke about it, but I'm genuinely like, like, this guy is too good, man. There's something's just gonna go wrong in it, yeah. Like, I'm a negative person. I'm pessimistic in life, in it, yeah. I was like, this guy, he's too wavy as a baller, man. Something's just gonna go wrong. It's like, like back in the day, like R9.
Yeah.
Got the injury in it, yeah. I was like, this guy is so good. He had to like blow out both his ACLs in it, yeah.
Bro, do you know what? Is it possible that he could have been even better than Messi, bro? It's probably possible, bro. That's probably why it's that's probably why something had to happen to him, because it wouldn't be fair in life for you to be that good, yeah.
I'm not talking about Greenwood.
Yeah.
Talking about R9, yeah. So I was talking about Mason. I was like, this guy is so good, yeah. I think he's in his own way. I've always said that. I said the only thing that could stop him is him in it. A lot of people said that as well, yeah. Now, over the past few years, since he's broken to the first team, a lot of weird videos and images have come out. Yeah, I'm not talking the criminal related ones that broke recently. I'm talking before that, yeah. There was this video of him like riding next man in their change rooms. But not even like, you know what? It's gonna sound mad, innit? Yeah. In school, yeah, we've all done the gay jokes. I've never done like something like that, yeah, like physically, yeah. We've all done the little gay jokes and that. But man was literally going like that on my man, not for like a second or something, for like a good 30 seconds, fam. Wow. Yeah, literally riding him like that, yeah. And then there's another video of him, yeah,
saying daddy's.
When you look at this, when you look at it now, it's like, it's like I'm looking at this, like this all pieces together from his character, yeah.
100.
He's like, He's in a car, yeah, with his girl, and he's like, oh, she want daddy's dick. And he grabs her face, in it, yeah.
Yeah.
And kisses her, innit? And I never noticed it, yeah. Towards the end of the video, he actually sticks his finger up her nose a little bit, and he goes like that, and his mouth, and I never clocked that before. I watched it again.
I didn't even see that. I didn't see that.
Yeah, he was like, oh, do you want daddy's dick? I was like, we're gonna fuck tonight, yeah. And he's like, she's like, yeah. And I'm thinking, is she saying that out like, because she feels like she has to say it out? If I don't say yeah, and then basically, the point I'm trying to get to is him doing the thing in the change rooms, that in the car. I'm thinking something's wrong with this guy, like mentally, man. I'm not trying to make excuses for what he done recently, yeah, but I'm thinking like, is this guy some type of sex addict or something? Because you got these images and these footages before the whole rape thing, yeah, and I'm like, it's always like sexual, bro. Like it's always like weird. Like I'm thinking, do you know what I'm thinking? I'm gonna let you speak. I'm not thinking, bro. Like I said, I'm not trying to make excuses for like what he might have done, yeah. But I'm thinking, I think this guy went through some traumatic thing in his childhood, fam. Because you're weird, bro. It's not even that you're weird, bro. Like it's like you love sex, fam, or like you're addicted to sex or something. What I feel like the money and the power and the influence and stature, it's just enhanced it.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll mention we spoke off camera about this, and you said something about like sometimes you feel like with these kind of people, sometimes it's not, when you say that, the money changes you. Sometimes you feel like you don't think it does. Sometimes it was always within you in the first place, but
money can change people.
It can change people. But sometimes
I think in general, man, it just exposes you, man. It's just a truth. It's a truth serum. It just magnifies what you really are, which just exposes it. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I feel like he's always been like a a weird guy or whatever, or he.
Did we ever hear? Did we ever hear stories about him in the academy? You know, you hear stories in the academy. I never heard something dodgy with him in academy days. Though.
No, so we heard positive things. We knew he was a baller. We seen all like
Yeah.
the goals he scored and the stats per game ratio and all that. Yeah, and I think these images and videos, I think they come out. I think it's either just before he broke into the first team or he was already in the first team by that point.
Yeah, just
but it's like they're all linked together, they're all related subjects, man. They're all to do with like sexual behavior. Do you get what I'm saying? Is that oh, do you want we're gonna fuck tonight? Yeah.
I'll add my thoughts on that as well. I want to add to this. Yeah. So there's a problem. There's a few problems, and I said it. I didn't get to say it earlier on. Mason Greenwood. Okay, cool. Like you're saying, those things. I personally, when people were raving about him, right? Obviously, I'm not a Manchester United fan, but I'm a football fan first, so I can appreciate all kinds of young, up-and-coming talent, players past and present that I love, even though I'm an Arsenal fan. But with Mason Greenwood, even though I knew he was meant to be something, I'm hearing these stories, I never paid too much attention to him than other people would. I don't know why. I just wasn't. I wasn't really looking at him. But then I just didn't. There was something about him, like you said, do you know what it was? I didn't see alarming signs, but I didn't see these signs that's like that's my guy, innit? That's my guy. Like for me, I look at him and I'm also kind of like, yeah, that's my guy. I like how it comes across. I like his vibe. You know them ones. With like agreeing with, I think, bro, that guy flipping reminds me of like Simon Barlow from Coronation Street, bro. It's like about him, bro. Like dodgy, bro. Like, you know what I'm trying to say, bro? That guy I'm telling you, man, that guy is a sly wrong'un. He's a sly wrong'un.
Yeah.
He's not,
he looks mischievous, man.
Bro, you know what it is with him? This is why it kind of slipped my mind at the time, looking in hindsight. Because normally I pick up these things quite quickly. With him, it's not that I never heard stories of him like getting into fights in like nightclubs and apparently he assaulted somebody or he swore at somebody. I never heard mad things like that. There's something about him. I don't know what it was, bro. I thought this guy, yeah, like you're saying, bro. If I'm hearing things, the videos, the things with him are a bit more disturbing, more than necessarily generally bad. They're more suspect than
it's suspect behavior.
You know what I mean? Right. And it's not like you hear that, oh, he got into a fight with somebody. He got into a fight with this is on his character still, yeah. You're not into you hear that, oh, he got into a punch up with somebody. He saw someone to F off or something, or he done this. Do you know what I mean? You're hearing weird things like you're seeing weird videos. Now, some people say this is just changing room. I've played football. I've seen weird behaviors in changing rooms, right? Like someone that's played football. Like, you know what I mean? Like, obviously in changing room, people do weird things. Someone might slap you on the bum or something weird like that. Just do like weird stuff, man. Like in sporting, you know, just football, like sporting, NFL people do it, rugby people do. You know, it's just weird things that we might be doing. Someone might flash.
What do they call it? Like locker
room banter.
Yeah, locker culture or whatever.
Locker culture. Someone might flash their testicles at you, something weird, take the dick out or something, or you know, someone might just do dumb stuff in it. Someone might hide your boots. So just play really for more minor things to things that were a bit more out there, in it. But people will still come under the locker room culture, as you're rightly saying, right? But with him, so when he's doing things like humping some guy, but then with the girl, like, oh, do you want to take daddy's dick, bro? That sounds like you see with him, yeah, in his mind, like you say something not right with him. I think that he comes across like he might be not quite narcissistic, bro, for we know, bro. Like he feels like I'm in control, innit? Because when you say take, like, bro, what do you mean take daddy? Now, whatever you're into, innit? Obviously, you know, in sex and like relationships, and when you're doing things with other people, some people want to be called derogatory names to like spice up the thing, make it feel like someone wants to play the submissive role, someone wants to play the dominant role. Someone call someone daddy. So sometimes guys might say to the girl, I want to call you mommy or something like that. Or like, you know, for example, I know it's a wild, but you know, for example, like, you know, like maybe like a cougar, like an older woman and a guy, my guy might say, oh, do you want to suck mom's tits or something mad like that? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
All these freaky kind of stuff that's out there, isn't it?
It's like you say, it's a control, it's a power.
Yeah, I know.
Like him, like bouncing on top of what did they say? What did they say? Instead, like when the girl's on top, she's the more dominant one for that period of time. Yeah. The fact that he's doing that, the fact he's in the cars, like you want, you know, when people say daddy,
Yeah.
So it's a power thing. It's like,
Yeah.
you want your daddy's whatever, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the fact we've heard this leaked audio from he's a control freak.
Yeah.
You can tell.
Do you know what I mean?
Even it was mad as well. Even you can see the way he's played this season as well. People were saying he's been playing a lot selfishly this season. He's not passing. He's not looking like
Mad. Yeah.
There's been tension between him and Ronaldo. It's like you don't rate Ronaldo and all that, and he's greedy and all that. So you can tell, man, he likes to take things into control in it.
Yeah,
I'm just trying
to on the field or off the field. Yeah.
Yeah, so you can see it's even his off the field behavior. It's reflecting his on field behavior as well in it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'm just looking at it from a psychological aspect, man.
Yeah.
You can even see the way he's changed, the way his playing style's changed this season. Like he looks a lot more frustrated this season.
And do you know what the mad thing about it is? He's not even been on the scene that long, bro. The guy's 20.
Yeah,
He's not even started, bro. That's how mad it is already. You know when you're saying things like that,
this is only his
bro.
his third season.
Bro, you know when you're saying things like, you see what you're saying now, yeah. Normally you would refer that to people that have been at least in the game for like 10 years. You know what I mean? Say about Ronaldo, like before he used to weave in and be a lot more dynamic. In his later years, he became a bit more robotic. He's more about in the box. He's game changing. He was already established since before like around 2003 times at least. So it's different. We knew who Cristiano Ronaldo is, and we've watched him for almost 20 years now. Yeah, Mason Greenwood is barely out of nappies. If we're being honest, bro. Why are we talking about him? He's game changing already. Do you know what I mean? But the context you're saying is already. That's what I'm trying to say, bro. Who is he? Like, we know you're a serious talent, but who are you? You ain't done anything with it, bro.
Yeah, I'm not talking from like, because you know when people change the game.
I know.
For them. I'm talking like your game is changing because
I know
the lifestyle you're living.
I know.
Man.
That's what goes into the character. Is his ego so high? That's what I'm trying to say. Because you're moving like you've already been there and done it. So what you're doing outside, bro, it's affecting you on the field the way you're thinking about it on the field. It's not like you're someone that's like lost the other pace now. You've got to be a bit more smart how you play. I'm linking the two together, bro. This is why our podcast is good this show, bro, because we're going into things that no one else, people wouldn't even know how to go into or think about, bro. It's a reflection of everything that's going on off the field with him and on the field. So I'm in control. I'm being selfish. It's all for me. I'm not gonna pass you the ball. If anything, you pass to me. I not pass to you. Pass to me. Yeah. Like I receive. I don't give. I receive. Do you know what I mean? It's my way or the highway, isn't it? So it's like that. So if he's doing that outside, right, with I'm in control, or I don't care what you want. Say, for example, a player says, "Yo, pass me the ball. I want to score." Like, I don't care what you want. I'm scoring. It's my goal. It might be a bit like that. I don't care what you want. It's like, do you know what I'm trying to say? I do what I want, innit? The entitlement, and it's not just him, because other footballers have done this, but he's the reason why he's blew up is one, because of Manchester United, yeah. Two, because we actually got audio voice recordings. I'm telling you, if it was just the images alone, don't get me wrong, it'd still be a backlash and outrage. It'd still be an investigation.
I don't think it would be as big as
I think it's because the audio that's really done it. I think it's the audio that's really done it.
And listen, actually listen to what he actually says. It's like, he says, I'm gonna F you, you twat. It's not even like, I want to. It's not like, it's not even like, I wanna fuck you, you twat, man. Like, why would you let me? He's like, no, I'm going. It's like, I don't care how you feel.
And when you say things like that,
I'm going to do.
And when you say things like that, you're going into territory that is one of the worst things you can go into. Rape, sexual assault territory. I'm going to. So he's saying consent doesn't matter. I make my own consent.
Yeah.
So my consent overrides your consent.
That voice note, from what we hear, let's basically could spin off as no, that's just role play. That's just how we like to get into things.
Yeah. All them things, bro.
People into like crazy shit in it,
We'll get into that in this.
But no, we've actually heard that was actually rape, bro. You heard it's like get your dick away from me. Yeah. That was actually like crazy, man.
The thing is, bro, do you know what it is? You see with these footballers are sort of the money. Bro, I said this, bro. You see the other day, this is what the problem is. It probably goes back, there's a backstory to it, bro. I'm not saying, whether the actual one is childhood or not, I don't know. And that doesn't make it all right. I don't know. I generally don't know. I never. Yeah, and by the way, he may have not. He may have, because I know, you know, when you see like certain stories, you do your research on someone, there's nothing for me to, I haven't found anything. I've looked at into. I never saw something saying said a troubled background before. I didn't see anything like that. He may have come from a normal family, for we know, bro. But what it is, you need to understand from school ages. If you're in the academy, this is how it works. For those people don't understand here, how it works here, yeah, in football. He's going to be one of the most popular people in his year group by default because you play football, bro. And not only because you play football, because everyone plays football, you play football for Manchester United Academy, bro. Teachers have probably been gassing this. This is serious. What we're saying here. The teachers have probably been gassing him up from being a youth, yeah, in school about him playing football. So you know, other teachers, he might be a teacher's bro. Teachers, do you know what I mean? Teachers, there's probably teachers that were United fans themselves that was probably taught him when he was at school, bro. It might be a case that, oh, you're in the academy, you're gonna be the next. You're gonna be as good as Robin van Persie, Wayne Rooney, if not better. You know what I mean? Ruud van Nistelrooy, go back a few years. Dwight York, all them things there. You're gonna get a lot of women. You're gonna drive nice houses and cars. Bro, if that's being drummed into you from when you're down there in the academy, bro. Imagine this. I say this as well, bro. Imagine like I say this, bro. Like, you know when we're in school, remember you're in school and the teacher might say homework. And then say, for example, they might ask, okay, guys, who's done their homework or where is it, bro? Like whether they set you. And then, for example, people hand in their homework and he says, oh, sorry, miss, I didn't do it, innit? And they'll be like, oh, why not? I'll be like, oh, yeah, I was playing football. And then it was this. Or when he was 17 years old, yeah, and he made his debut for Manchester PSG, say if he went sixth form, for example, he might be like, oh, I didn't have time because I was playing against PSG in a European game, innit? So I got home mad late, innit? So I must have forgot. Let's not get it twisted. The teacher might be like, yeah, if you can try and get in when you can or something, bro. Real talk, man. No one's thinking like this, bro. These kind of things happen, bro. You need to try and imagine yourself as a fly in the wall in what's going on in the day-to-day life. We're not there, I can't say for sure, but these are high possibilities, bro. So if you've got kids in your year saying, yo, baller, girls are thinking, oh, this guy's popular. He's a baller for Manchester United. And let's be honest, bro. There's some girls are not good out there. They're probably thinking, only certain man can touch me. He's gonna have money. He's gonna have money in a few years. His friends that have been rolling around him since school days, or if not, or outside, how he knows them.
Yeah,
they want to be part of his life going forward. So imagine he might be bro. He needs to understand the psychology of this person, bro. Who is really telling this guy no? Now, I'm not saying he hasn't been told no, but it's very possible that no one's telling him no. Because imagine, for example, you're the guy, you're the top guy in it, yeah, and you're gonna get all this. Bro, don't worry, we got a bit of time in it. Yeah, we're gonna finish up screen. Yeah, we got a bit of time, but this is
no. I was just charging my phone.
Yeah. There's a lot to talk about on this Mason Greenwood thing. Yeah, say for example, like his friends are like they play football, but they don't make it because let's be honest, most of these don't. He's like probably like the 0.1 or 2-3% of the country that do make it, whatever the statistic is. It doesn't matter. He's one of the rare breed that make it and do what he wants to do. Yeah. They want to be part of his life going forward, bro. They want to be part of his entourage. Let's be honest, it's an entourage, yeah? Say, for example, me and you will do something, we're in a group. Say if I do something out of order, and you do something out of order, bro, I might put aside and say, yo, cut it, man, you can't do that, man. If I'm honest with you, I'm your boy. But, bro, you can't move this way. And you probably say the same thing to me if you're doing the right thing.
Yeah, we've got
there's probably people that respect us well, but there's certain people that probably be part of his circle at the time, probably thinking, they're not, even if they know it's wrong what he's doing, the way he's moving, he might do something, bro. He might go around, grab it up a girl. He might not, you know how mostly you got to talk to a girl with respect. He might be like, I'm Mason Green, let me just slap up your bum. I'm not saying he did that at the time, but he's happy he did. There might be guys in his circle that are saying, this is where I'm going with this, isn't it? He might be like, they know that's wrong, but because they don't want, he could easily tell them, do you know what, cool, you told me, bro, shut up, innit? Fuck off, innit? I'm clocking you off. They're thinking, I don't want to lose him as a friend, innit? I want to be part of his friends still going forward when he has made it as a United player. So they're gonna be that they might turn a blind eye to it. No one's telling him, no, you can't do this. You can't move like that, bro. No one's telling him this. If anyone's telling you, if anyone's telling you you're the man, you're great, you're gonna be this, that, and the other, you're gonna get all these women, you're gonna drive these cars and houses, hey, you're not telling you no. Who is this girl thinking to him in his mind? Telling who used to be telling me down? Me. I could replace. Let's be honest, bro. Most guys, even if you're good looking, most of the time in nature, you got to move to the girl first, not the other way around. Girls move to him. There's girls in his DMs, bro. He's up in the club. Girls coming up to him. He ain't got to move to no girl. He just put his finger and say, "I want you." And I'm not saying that it works 100%. Some girls that don't really too into that, don't really care, couldn't care less, which is good. But there'll be a lot of girls that might be like, you know what, yeah, you're Greenwood. So he could be like, listen, do you know how much girls would want to be in the same house as me? I drive this whip. I could take you to this restaurant. And you're telling me no. I can replace you tomorrow. I could dump you and get a girlfriend tomorrow. Who are you to be telling me no? Are you dumb? That kind of thing's happening, bro. So for him, he's probably thinking, raw. I'm Mason Greenwood. I'm Manchester United, England future international. I've got all this money in my pocket. I drive this car, I've got these houses. Bro, everything, I could buy you, I can sell you, bro. Like,
he's been, especially with that, like I said, that level of talent, he's probably been gassed from day, and he's been surrounded by yes men. And it's like you say, you said you put me up on time, yeah, as we're boys, in it, yeah. Boy just go around and put up on him because he's just Mason Greenwood, the footballer, man. He's a footballer, man. What do you expect? It's Mason.
Yeah, I mean,
and that's a problem with today. I'm not talking because of that equals criminal activity or criminal behavior.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is, bro, footballers today, young footballers, yeah, you got man now like 17 in the academy, bro. They're already driving Mercedes.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
What I'm saying, man, they got nothing to look forward to, man. And this is the football part. This is the aspect of football I hate, man. And I've seen it a lot lately. You've seen probably like parents today, yeah, are like, their kids always love football, but they're forcing them they're driving them to do football even more. I'm going to create an Instagram account. He's like 13, 14, or look at I'm going to record. You know what I'm saying, man? It's just like, I even watched like the Neymar documentary. Have you seen the Neymar documentary on Netflix?
No, I haven't seen that.
Thick, yeah. It's like his dad as well. And I'm not a big fan of like Neymar's dad in it, man. Because from the documentary, I could see all he was so concerned about his image, his branding, what he does after football. It's just football today, man. It's not pure anymore, man. It's just all about money. Oh, when he breaks into the first team, when he's 17, 18, how much because you see today, a lot of footballers today, a lot of their family members now are the agents now.
Yeah.
They're getting their hands involved.
That's another conversation as well for another day as well.
That's another conversation for another day, fam. It's not just like, I'll take you, I'm involved in terms of, I'll take you to the matches, I'll take you to the training. No, I'm involved in the business ends.
Of course, bro. Do you know why? Because as far as they're concerned, and this is what we're going to bring up in a minute, referring to his dad's comment, as far as they're concerned, some of them, not all of them, some of them are doing the right thing. Some of them, as far as I'm concerned, I'm here to eat with you.
Exactly.
I'm here to eat what you're eating. If not as much as you, but as enough where I'm going to live a very lovely, lovely, lovely life. You know what I mean?
It's not for the love of the game anymore. It's how much can I squeeze out this deal? And
you know what?
I understand that, man. Because we know, man, football's a working class sport, man. A lot of people that come into football are from poverty, innit? Yeah. So you need to think about the financial.
Hold on. Not, some of them are from poverty, not all of them are from poverty. A lot of them are from normal working class backgrounds.
Yeah, more, but a lot of them, you're not. Why is Hamilton such an anomaly in Formula One?
No, you know what I'm saying?
Most
people in Formula One, they had money before. They made it.
Hamilton was an anomaly in that situation. If you look at all the F1 drivers now, Charles Leclerc, I can't pronounce his name properly, born in Monaco and all these, Lance Stroll, his father's a billionaire. Hamilton, only black guy in Formula One, comes from working class background. That's where he is. But football, that's not so much the case. It's common.
Yeah, so it's true. I'll say that briefly. Yeah, it's true. Hamilton, like, that's probably why he gets a lot of hate, bro. Because especially footballers, if you come from a working class background, you've made it. You're now at least middle class. Yeah, let's be honest. A lot of your circles might start changing. Certain people that you had before are no longer around. Some of them.
I see footballers now. I'm on Instagram. Yeah, man, not even in the first team yet. They're doing. You seen that day in the life? Like people just vlog their day.
Yeah.
You're in the academy, bro. These men are like driving nice whips, man. Do you know what I'm saying? Nice whips, fam. Mercedes, A-Class, GLE and all that, yeah? At 17 years old, bro. Of course you can't tell them shit.
Yeah, do you know what I mean?
At 17, bro, you're not even in the first team yet.
Crazy, isn't it? It's crazy. But that's dangerous. This is where this become dangerous now because it's like, and also these academies, bro, they're just thinking of, a lot of them just think, a lot of them will say, because I remember I worked in an academy before, innit? They've said like, the coaches may say things like, it's about developing good human beings as well. And I like the idea, but if we're being honest, are you always really though? At the end of the day, bro, if you're not good enough when it comes to scholarship being offered from after 16, whether you're the nicest human, you're not getting offered a scholarship if you're not good enough in their opinion.
Yeah.
So that's gone down to the footballing ability, bro. If Mason Greenwood was this lovely, lovely youth, yeah, very humble, very nice, honest person, yeah, and he had the talent he wasn't good enough to make it as a scholar, his clock would have got released at 16, bro.
Mm.
Do you know what I'm trying to say? For being completely honest, bro. Ideally, you get the combination of a very good human being and a very, very top elite.
And do you know he strikes me as Mason Greenwood. He's not someone as like a Mario Balotelli or something. They're just always in the paper. You know, just stupid shit like fireworks. Like, he strikes me as someone who's like in a public setting. He's probably quiet. He's probably shy.
You know. Yeah.
You think he'd come across as like, I've always said that, and I've learned from this. Don't always assume because someone's loud, that they're bad or they're obnoxious or they're narcissistic, and don't always assume because someone's quiet and all that, because they're pure, they're good, or no, man. Trust me, man.
Doesn't work.
I've learned from that experience. It doesn't work like that. He strikes with someone in a public setting. Probably doesn't do anything. Probably doesn't talk that much. Probably social. He might even be a little bit socially awkward, quiet. But when he's in his own environment, where his happy place or his environment, he can take control. In a public setting, he's not in control. Like I could imagine, like they probably go out for dinner and all that, like Man United, like the first team and all that. He's probably quiet. He's probably on the edge of the table, just like it's like, man. But when he's in his own setting, he's one that's in control. It's like when he's on the ball. I'm on the ball now. I'm cutting on the inside. I'm shooting top pins. When I don't care. Ronaldo, 5-time Ballon d'Or winner. I don't care, bruv. Yeah. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah. He'd be like, he probably thinking, hey, he's not gonna be that long. He's not gonna be here that long anyway. He'll probably be gone in the next year or two.
Exactly. But when he's around people, he's probably just like, he's quiet. He's good in it. But when he's got control of his environment, you see the real him.
And by the way, for the audience,
that's just in my opinion.
Yeah, that's just the perception that Callum's saying. He's not saying that he's not saying that's exactly who he is. He doesn't know him personally, innit? Yeah. I hope you wouldn't know anyone that is involved in what he's done anyway. So that's not him saying that's definitely him, but that's just his perception. He's been following Greenwood's career so far, haven't you? So That's just
the data I've collected from on the field and off the field, from what I see. And I'm a pretty good judge of character anyway. So you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So he knows Greenwood a bit more than I do. Not none of us know him personally, but I'm a cool fan. But he pays attention to him a lot more than I did. But I understand how he's come to that conclusion of a perception, which could be honest, it could actually be wrong. This whole thing could be 100%. I don't think it is very possible. Yeah. But like I do think that he's personally a wrong one, if I'm honest. Yeah. And if he found guilty, they should throw the book at him, bro. Because you can't do that. Because if there's any other normal person in society, you're going down. So why should he, bro? Like why should he? Bro, They say I don't know. Obviously, not everyone believes in this, innit? They say like, I can't remember what they're saying is. They say you should be humble because whatever God gives you can take away from you. So why should whether you believe in God or not don't matter, bro. But even if you don't, the saying still sounds like it makes sense anyway. Yeah. So it's like, bro. So why shouldn't he lose it? If God has had his privilege, why shouldn't it be taken away from him when he's doing wrong like that? It's not like a minor thing. There's something you can come back from, something like this. If you've done what it looks like, bro, I don't think you should be able to come back from this, man. I'm sorry.
You know, the saying, and I've never liked this saying, but it rings more true these days, and it's always the case. Where there's smoke, there's fire.
Oh, I know that's. Yeah, I heard that. There's no. Is it no smoke without fire or something?
Yeah, no smoke without fire. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really like that. I'm not a big fan of saying it as well. But
I'm not a big fan of that saying, but you know, it rings more true to me since I've gotten older. But I'm not saying that's always the matter.
It's not always matter, but sometimes it is. Sometimes it is. It's very 50-50 with that.
Yeah.
That kind of thing. It depends on which way it ends up. But yeah, bro, it's entitlement, bro. And back to the bro, like he said, someone else because it's on the show, they have a show with theirs, isn't it? You see with these footballers, bro, and the things that they're exposed to. Do you know why they're involved in crazy scandals? It's not just a footballer thing with famous people because they don't have normal. They're not into normal things like normal people, like normal sex lives. They need 3 or 4 girls at the same time, orgies and like madnesses, like kinky stuff, bro. Like they'll do madnesses, bro. And someone like so much money, you got to remember, he makes so much people a lot of money. He can afford the most top-rated defense lawyer that money can buy, bro. They could say these
retainers in place for if shit goes south. They got retainers
in advance, innit? Yeah. So, for example, I said, listen,
like you said, so I will let you talk here. Like you said, But we live in a day and age, fam, yeah, where it's set like, bro, porn and consumption and all that is that man. Everyone is into some type of freaky shit, yeah. Now, whether you got money and you put money into that and stature and status, you got access to it. It's like you said, the orgies, this, that, the madness. If anything goes south, I got my money for that.
It's very possible that, remember, he's coming with some money, and guess what? He may not necessarily always get the right people involved, yeah. But there might be at least one smart person that said, and whether we're not talking about from a moral compass point of view, we're talking about from a pure business point of view. Business has always triumphed conscious in the world, wherever it is, and it shouldn't, but that's how it has always been, and it looks like it'll go that way going forward. Yeah, there might be someone say to his parents, "Listen, your kid, he's in a very, very privileged position, and guess what? He put you guys as his parents and family are more likely going to benefit as well from his the privilege that he's now in, or about to get. But this is what you're careful of. He's English. He plays for one of the biggest clubs in the world, not only in England, Manchester United, and he's a future England international. The country would love this guy when he's doing them good things at the World Cup and the Euros. Yeah, to be honest, he's going to have the amount of money he's going to be earning. He's going to be able to have certain things that most people can only dream of. Certain cars, Ferraris, Lamborghinis, Bugattis, houses, all this nonsense, yeah? All this nonsense.
Clarence, Aston Martin.
Yeah, all this nonsense. And if you're honest, there's going to be a lot of women that he's going to be interested in him and that he can get, that he doesn't have to try as hard if he wouldn't.
They teach this.
Yeah.
They teach it.
They say this. It doesn't necessarily mean it's being taught properly yet, but it's like, what they're going to say is like, listen, if this guy, he's an asset to Manchester United, yeah, he's a really big asset. I heard apparently, I don't know how true this is, apparently, if United let him go, it's going to cost him like something up to £60 million or something. Something, that's what I heard in it recently. But I don't know if that's true or not, but it wouldn't surprise me. So someone's going to lose a lot of money. It's like, if this thing goes south, which it looks like it's going, someone's losing now. Someone's winning and someone's going to be losing. Serious, yeah? So they're probably thinking, listen, if any scandal does come around this brew, contact me. I'll be the first person in. Wherever that happens, yeah? So let's be honest, the family are going to recognize that and be like, yo, remember that lawyer? Oh, shit, our son's in a lot of trouble at the moment. Yeah, he's looking peak. Who's that lawyer? Who's that guy that came and visited us all them years ago? Let's hold him up. Let's hold this guy up, yo.
And you're not even chatting shit.
I'm not chatting fast, but no one's thinking about these things.
Yeah, and it looks like Man United tried to hide this up in the past as well. These are like allegations in the past where alleged kidnapping and all that. I'm not going to go into that, man. Manchester have protected. It looks like have protected them
because they're a massive brand, bro. So imagine, because it's not just football no more.
Now it's like, no, you expose yourself to this level, we can't associate.
Yeah, there's always a level, but it's about testing how far you can get away with. So it's like they could be like this, yeah. For all we know, hi, I'm looking for. They might bring up a firm. The person might be self-employed, and he's got a record. He might be like, listen, if your son's involved in any crazy things in a few years' time, contact me. My previous resume, my CV, I dealt with this case. I managed to get them off. I managed to sort this I made this whole thing go away. I got the right connections and everything. They might be like, Paul Berkshire, yeah, my son Mason, that you saw a few years ago, he's in this serious case with a girl that's going to the media and put something on social media. What do we do? I have no idea. I'm very, very concerned for him. And he's like, okay, don't panic. Call me. Let's explain. Let's meet up. Let's talk. Or someone else will meet on my behalf, and I'll contact them in it. We'll see, and we'll take it from there.
Oh no, bro! You know what the best man for this is? It's a shame because he's dead as well. Fucking Johnny Cochran, bro.
Yeah, you know what I mean, bro. It might be like, yo, there's this case. How much is it going to cost you to really go into it? All right, it's going to cost me X amount of P's. Because remember, these people are going to get paid. They're like, okay, cool. They might be like, don't say nothing. He's been accused. Don't go to the movie and say you didn't do this. Just keep silent. They will advise you the best way possible. Let's keep silent. Just watch it play out. They'll probably get bail in a few. Yes, they'll take him for questioning. Be bail. I'll be onto this case as soon as he's out. We will meet. We'll discuss things in it. Yeah, they're gonna pay this person a big money. These kind of people can make things go away. They can split it. They can do what you're saying. They can spin it. Be like, oh, this whole thing was on audio. You know, because what they'll do this. Because apparently the girl has said to them, this the reason why we're going. This is a long show for us today, yeah, guys. Is because this is serious. Yeah, I know it's we need to talk about it because not many people covering it properly. I feel like we're covering it good in it. Especially as someone that's not really experienced, yeah, but I'm covering it as best as I can with my co-host. They're gonna be like this. They're gonna say this to people, right? The girl has said apparently she didn't mean for it to get released. That's what I'm hearing allegedly. But now But now because it's out there, it's now taken out of our hands. Now the people have to attend to it because it's been done already. Whether it got hacked or all these rumors, however it got out, it's been out there. So now it kind of goes beyond her, out of her hands, because now the official big people are involved with it now. It's how serious it's got. So they might be like, listen, she said that what we do, how it helps your son, Mason, it could be like, look, she said that her phone, she didn't mean to get released. So it could be accidental. Also, we could say that, look, it's possible that, you know, they're into some freaky shit. It was all a role play. It got caught on records. Bro, easy flip. Like, oh, no, this whole recording is out of context. It's 12 minutes. You only played a few minutes. Yes, don't get it twisted. The police might seize the phone to play the whole 12 audio clip, but they might have this whole part of the role play. This whole part of the role play. This was not wrong. We're into some freaky shit where he has to be in control. I play this very submissive. She says, I say no, but bro, this kind of thing happens, bro.
Yeah, what they got the video before? Do you want daddy's dick?
Exactly. They'll link it. They'll be like, listen, this is, and because it's just, was it the same girl, by the way? The same girl. Is it the same girl?
Yeah, it's the same girl.
Exactly. They could say, oh, look, this is, we've got history of doing this kind of like role play. So, you know what I mean? It's not what it looks like. This is what we do. We do it.
Spin it as, man. Mason Greenwood is a very sexually active person. You know,
he's very adventurous. He's very
adventurous in the bedroom and all that. There's even previous footage of him saying he likes to be in control. I'm telling you, man, it can happen.
It might not be like,
if you can get OJ off for murder, this can happen, yeah.
Bro, there might be, and they'll do this.
Yeah, mate, bro, just resurrect Johnny Cochran, man. You'll be alright, bro. Yeah,
they'll say this.
If you did it, which I believe you did, yeah, you need to rot in that cell.
They'll say, and also they can say things like this. This is how they can re-spin a narrative in a way that is crazy. They might be like, oh, you see the video of him pumping his teammates in the locker room within his circles. It's been socially accepted within his peers and his friends and any relationship with women. That these are the kind of things that he does because we kind of like understand him as a character. This is what he does. So even though it does look dodgy to the general public, it's really not what it looks like. 100%. You pay that lawyer's laughing. 100 bags in my account. I don't know how much millions he's charging.
Exactly.
All's gone away.
Bro, do you know what? Because we've actually fleshed this out properly, yeah. I think this is an easy case, you know. That and in terms of like from the lawyer's perspective, yeah, I think they could bust it easy. Because even when she said the phone was hacked as well, do you know what I think as well? Yeah. I think her friends knew like she was getting like abuse from Mason. Or, like,
it's very possible.
I think Dave might have leaked it as well. Because even see the dad, you know, the dad came out.
Exactly.
Yeah. Do you know when that first came out? I thought they were talking about Mason's dad, didn't it? Yeah. They're talking about the girl's dad.
Oh, was it Mason's dad?
No. It was the girl's dad.
Bro, of course, because think about it. If the lawyer, remember I was giving that hypothetical example just a minute ago. But the lawyers would say, don't say nothing. They could advise the parent, don't come out and say your son didn't do this. Don't say nothing. You, Mason, don't say nothing. Your mom and dad, don't say nothing. Family, don't say nothing. Friends, say nothing. Everyone just keep silent. So if anything, they can advise them that. So of course, it's they'll be like, let the girl and her people do all this talking. You keep your mouth shut, because what they'll say is they'll say that, listen, your son can get off on a technicality, because in the law, I don't think how many people know this. People don't know. If people are so quick to make up their mind in advance, yeah, which a lot of people have done, and I understand why, when it comes to the court cases, they'll be like, unfortunately, because he didn't get a fair trial, we cannot charge him with anything because you've already made up your mind that he's done something and didn't look into it properly. So he's not got a fair trial. So he's going to be off on a technicality. That's another way people can bust case. Not many people actually know that, by the way.
That's good, man.
I'm not an expert on law. I'm nowhere near, but I've heard that's
interesting. Yeah. You know a lot about the law and all that.
I don't, bro. Actually, don't. But I know that, and a lot of people don't know that. So it's like, the more you say nothing, there's a saying nothing is always better than saying something sometimes. Because if you keep saying talk to say I didn't do this, listen, just keep your mouth shut, because people are bashing you online. People's calling you in the media.
You can't talk.
How do you think Man United are not saying nothing? They're not saying, oh, Mason didn't do the thing. They're not stupid, bro. They're always been in their company. They'll say the right thing. Just say, okay, cool. The allegations, okay. He won't be in training or playing until further notice. Of course, there's someone contact. There's people in contact with him.
Yeah. Exactly.
But what they're gonna do?
I'm what's good for Man. Well, do you know what? Not good for Manchester United, but from the business side, Manchester United, not even so much the business as well, but in terms of like PR, we just got knocked out in the FA Cup by Middlesbrough. That's the topic for
Distraction.
the
Distraction.
next 2 days.
Yeah.
Oh, Ronaldo missed the penalty. Elanga missed the
100,
penalty.
bro. If anything, the loss, it's bad that you got knocked out of the cup because you want to win the
Now
cup.
what? Now what's happening? The league's coming back now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yo, man, we've fleshed this whole topic out quite good.
And you know what?
There's
And the
even
thing
more
is,
to talk about.
there is more to talk about. So we're going to wrap up in it because I don't want to go too long. But it's like there is a lot more to talk about. So we even cover what I wanted to say, but it's like, yeah, this is all thing, bro. Don't be surprised if it comes out and saying, listen, nothing's happening, bro. Because we could, the top people, yeah, you can make this all go away and spin it in the next direction. But at the end of the day, back to the, I hope that girl gets all the support she needs. Yeah, my opinion. Do I think he's on something mad? I do think so. Yeah, I do. Well, I'm not an idiot, bro. Look at the audio, man. He's saying this stuff, bro, and then the image, bro. That's why I said the audio is even worse than the images.
I just hope it hasn't traumatized her to the point where she can't even live her life properly or comfortably, man. Do you know what I'm saying?
Let's say, do you know why it's so peak as well? Why this whole thing is very bad? Yeah, it could be for the girl because even if, let's say, for example, what I said hypothetically, which is very possible that can happen, the whole natural thing, bro. Do you know what people that are blindsided by making videos that they're family, they're like, they could destroy the girl. They're like, oh, she liar, she lies. Typical girl gets involved with footballer, and then she wants to start spinning. She wants to ruin him, bro. You heard the saying. Green Goblin said it. I saw the clip in Spider-Man 1 the other day. They always want to see a hero fail. They could do them things to be like, oh, he's got the whole life ahead of him. People want to see him mess up. Be like, she wants to bring him down.
And this whole Mason
wants to bring him down.
Mason, this is just like a symptom of like, because there seems to be a problem in football, like
in general.
Mendy, Benjamin Mendy,
Ryan Giggs. The coercive control, in the soul, and all these crazy.
Adam Johnson in the past. Bro, Cristiano Ronaldo got, do you know what I'm saying, bro? There's a problem in football, man. And we will talk about that. I want to actually bring a few guests on for that actual episode. Like, because it seems to be like a problem in sport, in football, with treating women and abuse and just misogyny in general and stuff like that. And all these horrible cases and that. But you know what, man? Good episode today.
Yes, I think we did guys, make sure, please, I don't normally announce for this, but make sure you like this video, like this show that's going to come out, share it. There's a lot to talk about, and there's more to talk about for future developments as well. We might even revisit this case in a few weeks' time. That's how bad it is.
Yeah, it's ongoing. It's ongoing case.
Yeah, guys. Thanks for listening, guys. We'll be back soon.